Welcome, pimps. Welcome all. Welcome to Pimp. P.I.I.M.P. The acronym that stands for Put It in My Pocket. In this stock game, you ladies are pimps too.
Oh!
I am the charmer, aka the penny stock pimp. Crypto, Bitcoin just seems to be moving a little bit. We've had somewhat of a little bounce. So I'd like to talk about stocks that pertain to Bitcoin and Solana. All right. Um, Come with me. Let's go a little dumpster diving, see if we can find something. All right. That's a gem right there. That's a gem. Solana company. All right. All right. I found a couple gems here already. All right. One BTGO. All right. That's one I found. Western Union. Why Western Union? Yeah. Western Union. All right. And I come here to oversold. All right. And when I come down here, I'm looking at volume and I'm looking at price. Those are the two sections I'm looking at right now. You know what I mean? That's really what's important to me right now. They all oversold for the most part. So I'm looking at volume, right? But I don't want trash though. I don't want the trash stocks like ADTX. See, when you see them and they like this, I don't want that. Even though this is like super, super, super oversold, it's bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. You know, I'm not gonna waste my time with that shit. Just being real, man. I ain't gonna waste my time with that shit, man. You know, before I used to do that. You know what I mean? I used to pimp them shits all the time, but right now I ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of patience. It does require a steady hand. Can't be showing no type of weakness at all with them shits. You gotta have like serious tolerance for pain. You get what I'm saying? That's the only way. But this is what I'm talking about. So Solana, you see that? You'll see all the cryptocurrency is all the same. You know what I mean? It all run pretty much the same. But yeah, so we're looking at this. I'm expecting that we gonna come back down and maybe go a little further. Cause to me, this ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? We need a little bit more time. But while we got that, let's go ahead and pick out these gems that we want to find that piggyback off of uh, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and also Solana. All right, so um, I think I've already located those ones that I'm interested in, though. Yes, BTGO, I'm interested at 3 million volume. I've been watching this one though now for the last week, and it's getting close to the area that I'm looking to get in and purchase. So I like this one. The price I love. It's under $5. I love that. All right. Not interested in that. Western Union. Definitely interested in that. 10 million volume, but let's just call that 11 million volume. Price $7.48. I'm interested in that. I know it's on the option chain, so I'm definitely interested in that. So that's two of them. And we're going to look up this one HSDT. Now I remember this stock. I traded this before. Well, actually, I had this stock for a while before. And it was a medical device company. You know what I mean? But now all of a sudden it is Solana company. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know, but just be careful. Be careful. All right, now let's look and see what it is. So Solana, you'll see Bitcoin, all got the same pattern right now. All right, let's check it out. So these are the ones that I just pulled out of here. All right, but I want to talk about my favorite. My favorite one is UPXI. This was a stock that I talked about before. I had this stock, made money off of this stock actually too. Before I talked about it when it came down here. Got some in here. We went up for the move, Then I got out and didn't let it do its thing. But now I want to show you this. Always got to pick up my man RTK, the reverse trader king, because I'm not copying. You know what I'm saying? He was my mentor. I signed up for, his Discord, so he was my mentor. You know what I mean? And I reaped the benefits. I was a sponge during that time while I was in his Discord. But one thing that he taught that I always listen and it still works is to count these. And this hasn't touched that EMA 5 in a minute. It's been 8 candles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. And we want to make sure that they touch. It hasn't touched. So you're looking up. Okay, the high was 130. EMA 5 is at 131.72. So that's not a touch. That's not a touch. That's clearly not a touch. That's not a touch. That's not a touch. None of that is touching. Now, it looks like it's going to continue to come down. And if so, this is the area that I'll be looking for. But I think we might get a bounce in here, come back up, and then come back down. You know what I mean? But let's just see. This one right now is very oversold. And I like this one, especially because we talking cryptocurrency. You know what I mean? We talking Solana, right? So you gotta include that. But take a look at this: 100% strong buy, right? We had caught this thing before when it was down here, 54 cents or something like that. And then it went all the way up to like a buck 50. But now we're in this area. This is definitely this is definitely a multi-bagger right here. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping. This is a multi-bagger right here. I like that. So it's on the option chain. All right. So if we go out, let's say to like January, just to be on the safe side, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't always about making a whole bunch of money. To me, it's about being safe. Because if I have the time, then I'm a little bit safer. You know what I mean? So if we get this here, well, as you can see, everybody's hearing this 2.5 because they shorten it. So they up here shorten it, right? So uh, literally, you can catch these guys. You can catch these guys coming here by getting in here, but I don't want to go up that high. If I get this one, I want to come in a dollar or 1.5. You know what I'm saying? I'll be cool with that one. But I like this one because it just hasn't touched the EMA 5 in so long. And look, as you can see, there's support here. See that? See that support there? Boom. 1, 2, 3. So let's see. Let's see if this holds. If it doesn't, then you coming into my area where we've shown that we had support before. And you know what I mean? God forbid if we were to go that low, then you come into another area of support. So this is my favorite out of all of them because this one, it hasn't touched in a while. Obviously, we piggybacking off of Solano, and this is a great option here for it, and we can get it pretty cheap. We can go a year. We can go out for the year and be safe. You know what I mean? I like this one. This is my favorite. To be honest with you, this is my favorite. Um, Now, second favorite is gonna be BTGO. All right, and this one is it's like a not too long IPO, so You know what I mean? We don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of history to really go upon for this. But I'm just looking at the opportunity here. So um I'll be watching this one this week. Give me a couple days. We'll see how Solano does. And these are definitely ones I'm looking for. My next one, Western Union. Everybody knows Western Union back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Western Union was a thing for us. But they're still in the mix. Where money is involved, they're still in the mix. So we can't forget about them. And the fact that it trades 24 hours is definitely something good to have in your portfolio. Now, where are we looking at? And this thing is going to continue to come down a little bit. I feel like it's going to come down some more. If we hit this level, we find that support, that's beautiful. If not, then we're going to go down just a little bit more. But I like this one as well. Now, this one is pure speculation. Pure speculation, and we just going off of piggybacking off of the Solano company and the fact that, which I knew this was, you know what I mean, what they were before. But the fact that they are now they're dedicated to acquiring Solano. All right. So something that we should probably keep in the back of our minds. Um, Obviously, this is wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah. Whole recommendations or nothing. And this is on the option chain as well. So we can go out. Well, ain't much there though. All right, coming October, there's some work here. $3 is where people at. Okay. Yeah, this one is really more speculation though, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, um, I'm really liking that. I don't know if I've seen that. I'm really liking that. So these are the ones that I'm interested in for crypto, for Solano. When we talking about that, these are the four stocks that I'll be interested in. And like I said, my favorite this week that I'm gonna be watching closely on Monday, Tuesday is UPXI. UPXI is about to do some extreme harm. You heard it first from the Penny Stock Pimp. Young P, whatever you do, remain in logic, think your way through, and above all, pimp, put it in your pocket. Because I'm going to put it in mine.